Welcome creatives, Michelle here. I have a beautiful Halloween swag for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to use the Dollar Tree Halloween trees to make a gorgeous swag for your front door. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. Now to get started on the Halloween swag, you're going to need 3 of Dollar Tree's Halloween trees, and these are black. They are 11 inches by 11 inches by 18 inches. You're also going to need either some black zip ties or some black pipe cleaners. And I have 3 of the trees. This is the portion that you're going to be using. You want to remove this part and it just unscrews. Now when you unscrew it, you get the end here. You just want to wrap this around and then hit it with just a dab of glue so that it does not unravel all of this on you while you're working with it. Next, you want to fluff out your trees, and you want a flat side and then pull everything to one side. So anything that would have been on this side, I just wrap and pull forward and fluff out your tree. I like to start at the bottom. And just make sure that you separate each piece so you get it as fluffy as you can. In the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used in today's project. And this really long one I cut down so it's just slightly longer than the others. And I'm going to keep this little piece. We're going to use these later. Next, we're going to attach all 3 of them. So my second tree starts at about the middle of the first tree. And now this is where you can use whatever you have on hand, zip ties or pipe cleaners. I can't find my black zip ties, so I'm going to use pipe cleaners. Now you're going to want to attach each tree in at least 2 separate places. I have all 3 trees together and fluffed out, so my base is ready to go. And the 3 little pieces that I cut off of the tips, I just went in wherever I saw the silver tip and wrapped it around to cover it so you can't see them. But this is ready to go. You're also going to need 1 roll of, 10.5 inch by 10 yard striped mesh. This is thin striped fabric mesh. I believe I picked this one up at Hobby Lobby. I have my mesh laid out. Now I want to start with 7 strips at 25 inches. Enjoying today's content? Please show your support by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your friends. I have my 7 pieces of mesh cut. Now we're going to get this and add it to our trees here. And I'm planning on adding 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, 1 in the middle, and then 2 on either side to get this full. We'll see how that looks. If I need to add any more, I will. Okay, for the method, we're going to be doing the woodland ruffle or cruffle method. This is one of my favorite methods. I like it because it gives you good texture. You get curls and a ruffle. So you start at one end, do 1 to 2 rolls. Do a nice little pinch there in the center. Now I like to use a clip. I don't have really good hands, so I need some help. Go to the opposite end. You want to do the same thing. Pinch again. And then that distance in between, you want to pinch and gather. So So you have a curl on either end and a nice ruffle there in the center. I really like that. And then to get this attached, I'm just going to put it in between two of the fronds and twist them. Just like that. Okay. I'll show you again. Enjoying the content and want to see more? Make sure to hit the subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, if you hit that too, YouTube should let you know every time I upload new content. Okay, I have all my mesh added to my base. I did end up using a total of 10 pieces cut at 25 inches. I added 2 more down the center and 1 at the very bottom here, but I'm happy now with how thick and full that looks. The next thing I want to do is I want to add a really nice large bow up here at the top. That's going to help hide this. But before I do that, I want to add a pipe cleaner here at the top. This is what I'm going to use to hang it when I'm done. Just want to go in and feed it around some of the bottom prongs here on the tree. And then I'm going to pull the ends together about 1.5 inches and twist. Then those ends that you have left, you want to wrap around the upper part of the pipe cleaner there. Wrap one side around one and the other one around the other side. Then pull it to the back. Okay. And then give a couple twists so it doesn't slide or move. And then there is your loop that you're going to use to hang it when you're finished. Okay, now let's go ahead and make a bow. I wanted to show you, I still have about half a roll of the mesh left. This is enough to do a nice accent color in another wreath. Now these are the 2 ribbon I've chosen for our bow today. This one is 2.5 inches at 3 yards. I did pick it up at Dollar Tree. I love that classic pattern. And this one I did pick up from Michael's. It's a Celebrate It. I really loved that pattern. I believe I picked this up maybe last year. It might have been the year before, but I love that pattern. We're going to start with this ribbon. Okay, and I want a good about 8 or 9 inch tail. Pinch and twist. Now you want the nice side of your ribbon on your tail to be facing up, but once you come through and you go to make the loops for your bow, the nice side of your ribbon should be facing down. Okay, so I'm going to measure my loops here at 4 inches, and I'm going to do 2 loops on either side with this ribbon. So you just want to pinch and twist as you come through so your ribbon is facing down when you start to make your loop. Okay, now I'm going to move to the next ribbon. Now this ribbon has a definite pattern, and I want to make sure that pattern stays upright. So I'm going to do my next bow a little differently. First I'm going to measure out my tail, how long I want my tails. I'm going to put that in. So again, my tails are about 8 inches on each side. I'm going to measure another piece at about 20 inches. Take the two ends and cover themselves so they cover each other by about an inch. Find your center. And see, this way the pattern is upright no matter where it is in the bow. Okay, I do want to put a center loop there. Just going to cut a piece about 10 inches. So just make a loop and put it through. And now I'm going to use a full-length pipe cleaner, slide it in underneath, push everything down. I always like to hold it nice and snug as I pull it out so it doesn't come apart. Take those pipe cleaners, wrap it around the front there nice and tight and pull them to the back. And then give a couple twists. Then just go in and open up and spread out your loops. So your printed here, your pattern should be in the center. Okay, so that's approximately what your bow should look like. I'll do my final adjusting and trim my tails once I get it onto the swag. Now I went ahead and attached my bow here to the top, right to that post, and then wrapped any leftover black pipe cleaner around the silver part to try to hide it. But I'm really happy with the bow. I think it looks really nice. And now we're going to work on adding our signs. Okay, so these are the signs I want to add. Both of these I did pick up from Dollar General. I got them out of my stash. I think they're really cute and I think they'll go very well. And then this one, I'm only going to use the Happy Halloween part. This is one of those sectional signs that I did pick up from Dollar Tree. And this is the only part I want to use of that. So these three pieces we're going to be adding. And to get these attached, I'm going to use a combination of floral wire and these 3M cable tie mounts. I've used these a lot. They work very well. So like this one doesn't have any holes in it except down here. So I'm going to use the 3M mounts on this one. And these are really easy to apply. They do have a stickum here on the back. Now if you live somewhere or you're planning on selling this and you don't know what kind of weather it's going to, you're going to want to use a industrial strength glue to get these adhered. Because if you're in severe weather, these may loosen. We do not have severe weather here in California in October, so I'm not worried about it. These seem to hold up just fine for me. And I like these because you can put your pipe cleaners or your floral wire or whatever you want to use either in this direction or in this direction. And I just pull them through. And then I like to give them a little twist. I don't want them sliding when I'm trying to attach them. Okay, and then on these two, they both have a hole here at the top, so I'm going to remove the jute cord. In the hole, I'm going to be using floral wire. And then to make sure they're stable, I'll add one of the cable mounts here at the bottom, so I can attach them in two places to get them onto my wreath. Okay, we're all ready to go on. Now I want to place my Happy Halloween up near the top here. I think I'm going to try to get it just slightly angled. But as you can see, it's going to fill it across the top there. And then I want to add these two guys down below. So I'm thinking this guy kind of over here and this guy down here. I think that's going to look really cute. And then I have some other embellishments I want to add. And then maybe we'll also add some ribbon tails down in the bottom here. Now to get these guys attached, you're just going to feed your floral wire and your pipe cleaner in through the mesh until you can get to the tree. Now you can attach it either to one of the stems on the tree or the center of the tree there. You just want to make sure that you get that nice and secure so it does not fall off or move. I have all three of my signs attached. They are nice and secure, and I did attach them to the fronds, and then I took two fronds that I attached it to and twisted them together to make sure that they don't slide off. But I'm really happy with that placement. Now I want to add some ribbon tails here into my swag, and I have 5 pieces of each ribbon cut at 10 inches, and I've dovetailed their ends. And I'm just going to make 5 bundles to add. I like to stack with my prettiest ribbon on the top, and then I just scrunch down the center. And now I'm going to add a pipe cleaner. I'm going to use the full length. I want to make sure I have plenty of length on there to attach it wherever I need to. Pull that to the back and give a couple twists. And then I like to just kind of alternate my ribbon. Okay. Go ahead and make 5 ribbon bundles. So I got all my ribbon bundles in. I just placed them wherever I had a large opening. So one here on the bottom and a couple on either side. I'm really happy with that. Now there's one more thing I want to add. They are these Halloween ornaments. So I have 2 black, 1 white, and 2 of these skulls, which I think is really cool. Now I have 2 packages. I think I'm only going to use 1. I'll let you know when I'm done. So I'm going to add 5 of these. Now there are 2 different ways that you can attach these. You can use the hanger up here on the top and use a pipe cleaner. Just feed that through, and then you're going to attach it the same way you've attached everything else. You want to attach it to one of the fronds. And then once you have it tied on, you want to go back with some hot glue and get the face angled properly and hot glue it into place. That way, if the hot glue fails, it's still not going to come off because it is attached. I'm going to go ahead and attach the rest of my embellishments, and I'm just going to fill in wherever they look correct. And here you go, we are all done. I have all of my ribbon and my embellishments attached. I'm really happy with the end result. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and very festive for Halloween. Now the completed swag measures about 31 inches in length and about 11 inches wide. Nice size for your front door or to hang right next to your door. These are always really nice to hang under the light that's next to your front door. I like to do that as well. But really pretty. Everything came together. It's nice and festive. It's always fun to pull together items that you can get at Dollar Tree and make something beautiful for your home. If you're looking for more Halloween inspiration, you can check out my playlist by clicking here. Have a great day, my friend. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.